Progress.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Now let's turn on your microphone.
Okay, I forgot.
So for the previous lesson, we study about this
Yes.
unit 4A, about this new ways vocabulary, right?
Yes.
Now today we will study unit 4B.
Okay.
Now unit 4B about grammar.
Okay.
So unit map, this is in part 2. Grammar, we will study about the comparative adjectives, superlative adjectives, true and enough. Can you hear me clearly?
Okay. Yes, I hear you clearly.
Okay, quite good. Now, task 1, let's start. Complete the table with comparative adjective of the forms.
Yes. Yes, I'm finished.
Now, once more,
Smaller,
smaller, large,
larger,
early,
earlier,
big,
bigger,
powerful,
more powerful,
and far.
farther or further.
Yeah, there here is ER, not GR.
Okay.
Now part 1. So on a clear night, you can often see meteors, space rocks, as they fall towards the earth. Each rock is smaller than an apple, but they look as bright as stars in the night sky. So people call them
Okay.
shooting stars. Larger meteors are much rarer, but their effects are far more spectacular. So in 2013, a meteor exploded in the sky above the city of Chasbin in Russia. The explosion was more powerful than the 1945 Hiroshima atomic bomb. but its effect was not as devastating as the bomb because the meteor is a product much further from the ground. Scientists compare the Chelyabinsk meteors to an earlier and far bigger a process the gas event. Ở đây người ta đang nói về sao băng. Những cái sao băng này thì là nó nhỏ giống như chỉ một cái là một cái những cái hòn đá nó to bằng một quả táo thôi. Tuy nhiên ấy thì là nó có rất nhiều những cái ảnh hưởng. Ví dụ như vào năm 2013 thì có người ta đã phát hiện ra về cái sao băng tên là một ngôi sao băng ở trên thành phố Chelyabinsk. Cái này là tiếng Nga nên hơi khó đọc, được chưa nào? Và người ta ước tính rằng cái vụ nổ của ngôi sao băng này thì to hơn cả cái vụ nổ bom nguyên tử năm 1945 ở thành phố Hiroshima. Nhưng cái ảnh hưởng của quả bom này thì là cái ảnh hưởng nó thì không chỉ nhiều, được chưa nào? Nó không ảnh hưởng nhiều, tức nó không gây thiệt hại nhiều như quả bom nguyên tử được. Được chưa nào? Tại vì là nó nổ cao hơn so với mặt đất.
Yes.
Now, comparative for objectives. So we use them to make comparisons. Comparative forms. We use them to make comparisons. Chúng ta sử dụng them để cấu tạo thành so sánh hơn. We use not as to make negative comparisons. Chúng ta sử dụng cấu trúc là not as để làm thành so sánh hơn mang tính phủ định. We use as to say two things are equal. Chúng ta sử dụng cấu trúc as, something as là để nói về hai cái gì đó nó bằng nhau. We use far or much to make a comparison stronger. Chúng ta sử dụng thêm các cái từ là far và much để làm cho so sánh hơn trở nên nặng nề hơn. And some quantifiers also have comparative form. Và một số những cái từ về số lượng thì sẽ có cái dạng về so sánh hơn. Được chưa nào? Ok, David.
I'm finished.
Now let's write the comparative form of the adjectives and qualifier.
Okay. Finished.
Now once more,
Smaller.
large,
Larger.
early,
Earlier.
powerful,
More powerful.
much,
More.
bright,
Brighter.
few,
Fewer.
many,
More.
much, more. À, more mới thành đấy được. More thành most, sorry. Much,
Yeah.
many thành more hết. So the more mới thành most. Far,
Okay. Farther and further.
yeah, farther or further. What,
Wetter.
water, pretty,
Prettier.
prettier, frighten,
Frightening. I'm more
more
frightening.
frightening. Any question for this one?
No.
No. Let's write the sentences comparing A and B. Include the correct form of the words in practice.
Okay.
Now, example one, A, Iceland, and B, Egypt. We have the words in brackets A, far and cold. So we will write the sentences comparing A and B as Iceland is far colder than Egypt. You understand how to write?
Yes.
Now let's
I
read
understand.
and write.
Finish.
Now, number 2.
The Earth is much smaller than the Sun.
Yeah, the Earth is much smaller than the Sun.
Yes.
3.
The gold, a gold is
Now,
heavier than silver.
here we add a. No, không có mạo từ ở đây nha. Gold is heavier than silver. Heavier.
Okay.
4.
Rock climbing is more dangerous than hiking.
Than.
Okay.
5.
Cycling is much easier than skiing.
Cycling is much easier than skiing.
Yes.
Let's write sentences covering by B include. Now let's continue.
Finish.
Now number 6.
The USA is far bigger than the UK.
The USA far bigger than the UK, right? 7.
Yes. Porsche is more expensive than Skoda.
Porsches are more expensive than Scotches. Porsches,
Okay.
Porsches, Porsche and Porsches is different. And this is plural nouns.
Okay.
8.
Ice storm is far rarer than thunderstorms.
Yes, remember plural.
Okay.
9.
A broken ankle is worse than a sprained ankle.
Yes. Now complete part 2 of the date with the comparative form of the words in brackets.
Okay. Finish.
1. The Tunguska event of 1908 with
Farther,
farther or further from a city so
fewer people saw it.
fewer, but it was much
More powerful.
more powerful than the one on Chelyabinsk. Okay. So it's lucky it was not
Closer.
closer. The night sky became
mm, Brighter.
and but there are some
More unusual.
more
Period.
unusual
Two.
theories, not theories, theories.
Okay.
Let's write sentences based on the information used not as or as and the adjective and the adjectives in brackets. Example,
Okay.
Tom and Karen both weighed 72. Tom is as heavy as Karen.
Okay.
Read and write.
I'm finished.
Number 2, the pen costs $12.95 and the book costs $8.50.
The book is not as expensive as the pen.
The book isn't as expensive the pen. 3.
Okay.
Darren is 154 centimeters tall and Lucy is 165 centimeters tall.
Darren is not as tall as Lucy.
Right. London is 100 kilometers away and Liz is 180 kilometers away.
London is not as far as Lee.
London isn't as far away as Leeds.
Okay.
The skiing holiday costs $1,500 and the beach holiday cost is the same.
The skiing holiday is as cheap as the beach holiday.
As cheap as the beach holiday. About 100 students choose to study Spanish each year and only 50 choose French.
French is not as popular as Spanish.
French isn't as popular as Spanish.
Yes.
Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets.
Yes. Finish.
Number 2, Delhi is bigger than Mexico City, but
It isn't as large as Tokyo.
it isn't as large as Tokyo. The Chelyabinsk explosion
Is much smaller
was much smaller than. Ở đây chúng ta đã nói nó xảy ra trong quá khứ, đúng chưa nào? Cái sự kiện childish bink này. Occasionally,
Yes.
hailstones can
Be as big as.
be as big as
Yes.
a hurricane.
Is much more powerful than an ordinary storm.
Right. Now let's write the question beginning which use the comparative form of the adjectives. Example, which is more dangerous, a blizzard or a thunderstorm?
Okay. I'm finished.
No. Thứ nhất, câu hỏi, thiếu dấu hỏi.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Which is more beautiful, snowflake or rainbow?
Three.
Which city get less snow, Warsaw or
Three.
Moscow? Which holiday venue is better, the mountain or the beach?
Which holiday venue is better, the mountain or the beach? 4.
Which city get less snow,
Gas
Warsaw
or
or
get?
Moscow? Get.
Gas or get?
Guess.
Which city gets less snow, Warsaw or Moscow? 5.
Which temperature is worth for your personally
-5 degrees Celsius.
-5 degrees Celsius or 35 degrees
Degrees
Celsius.
Celsius.
Okay.
6.
Which type of weather is more frightening, hail or lightning?
Which type of weather is more frightening, hail or lightning? 7.
Which country is more rainy, Spain or England?
Which country is rainier? Nào ở đây
Rainier?
rainy. Ở trong quy tắc thứ hai, những từ có hai âm tiết kết thúc bằng các đuôi y, et, er, ow, le is short adjectives.
Okay.
8.
Which month in your country is hotter, July or August?
In your country, which month is hotter, July or August? July, not Julie.
Okay.
All right, now next lesson we will study about the superlative superlative, right?
Yes.
I think that enough for you today.
Okay.
So any question for this?
No.
All right, so I just have to do some brace with my teeth. So some words I can't speak clearly. If you can't hear, please talk to me.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right. So some words is very difficult to say because I brace my teeth, right?
Yes.
So if you don't have any question, I think we will stop our lesson here today.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to take note for you. All right, so at home, remember, study the form of comparative.
Okay.
So I think that's enough for you today.
Mm,
And
yeah.
I will send you the writing topics.
Yeah.
All right, I will send you now. So no
Okay.
question?
No.
No. All right, so I send you this IELTS writing. So it's difficult. Let's try
Yes.
to read and write carefully. The first, you can use some basic word,
Yes.
and after that, when I received your writing, I will help you to check and have you to enrich
Yes.
your writing.
Yes. I will have a TOEFL junior test this Sunday.
Which
TOEFL test
day? When? Sorry, when?
this Sunday.
This Sunday on 3rd or 4th? 3rd of
Yes.
April. Sorry, 3rd of April.
Yeah. Yes.
So how do you feel about that? Quite difficult or not?
Like last year, I think is quite difficult. So I think I need to try more this time.
So for TOEFL Junior is about this two skill, right?
Yes.
Reading and speaking or writing.
Listening and
Listening,
reading.
reading, two skills, right?
Yes.
Okay, I hear it before, but I do not remember what.
Yes. And I also have my last term test tomorrow.
Oh, the final exam.
Yes.
All right, so you don't talk to me.
I just received from my teacher. Yeah.
Okay, so can you do it?
I think I can.
All right, achieved good result. Who got the present?
Okay.
All right, so I think we stop here today.
Okay.
All right, goodbye and see you later.
Goodbye, teacher.